Well, I hope by now that video of the amber testing is posted, because I watched so many videos last night and this morning. Could y'all believe that 4 cups of salt? It never did melt. Never did. I should have known this silver was too heavy, but guys, I doused this stuff. It should have flat out melted. That's what you should do, is look at the videos of acetone on fake amber. It's not like just gets sticky, it melts it. So it would have been dissolved. I'm so happy. And after I was watching it last night, I came down and I was playing with like some of these other pieces that, I know are real. I was looking at the different colors, how they shined, and just, they do the same thing. They have parts that are green and parts that are not. It's so interesting. And some that aren't green at all. This is the most interesting one. I love this one. Isn't she cool? Isn't she cool? But she just shines, and they were showing it, the yellow, but she's got pink flecks in her. I wonder if it'll show. Probably not with the light on, but it was really neat. I know more about amber than I ever thought I would in my entire life. I thought all you need to know was that it glowed green. No, ma'am. There's so much information too. See, this one just glows yellow. Just glows yellow as can be. And from my side, I can see pink. I mean, dead out pink, just absolute beautiful pink colors. It's incredible. So it was a lot of fun. I mean, because I started thinking about it, I was like, but these pieces were all together. It made no sense for them not to be real. Another thing too about it was the age. I hate selling this without a chain. I want to find an antique chain, because this is what I call perfectly imperfect. This is an Art Nouveau piece. Oh, you can see it. You can see it in the design. You can see it in the color of the silver. You can tell. Look how look at that design, and how that flows, and how this drips down the one side. I mean, it's perfectly imperfect. I am ringing. I have to take this. I can't believe this already. Scammers. Can I verify my, yeah, sure. Let me verify my social. Like, who, what company are you with? And she just kept rambling on in her extremely broken Indian accent. And then I'm like, no, stop talking. What company are you with? And she hung up. So where do we start? You guys gonna start with SAJEN? Start with amber? Yes, I dug into the goods. I told you, Deb, I was gonna go deep, girlfriend. This is an interesting piece. Basically what this is, it's just rough, tumbled gemstones. So they're real gemstones. Oh, there's emerald and sapphire and rubies and pearls, but they're not finished. You see how they're just rough, tumbled. They are cut. Yeah, this is just some of that crazy artisan work. It's the shit you get like at the gem shows. Yes, I put one of those chains on it. This is the kind of stuff you're going to find. Yeah, look at it. It's atypical. It's absolutely what you're going to see all the time, because they just use these rough stones. They do facet cut them, but they're not highly polished. But they're gemstones. So, boom. Yep, that one is sapphire. Go all the way back down. This one should be emerald. Actually, that one went up to above amethyst into jade. Yeah, it's still going up. Would you be still going up? I expect it to be raw emerald, honestly. They try the one on the other end, because that's typically what they do. They stick all these raw ones in there. Would you stop moving around? It's so rough, it's like bumping my needle. Jade. Okay, so jade. This one, though, yeah, this is a sapphire. Yeah, it's a really deep, dark blue sapphire. And then that's coming up jade. This is probably the red ones. Yeah, it's gonna be raw ruby. Yeah, boom. up to ruby. So it's interesting that they do that. I really thought that would be raw emerald. That would be more typical. It really would be. Yeah, it is going to emerald now. It's just barely touching the edge of jadeite, because I thought that's what it was when I bought it. Yeah, yeah. If you'd rather it be jade, you can call it jade, but it's an emerald. But it's raw stones, real pearls. Very simple, basic design, heavy sterling. I stuck the chain on it. But this is what you'll see at those gemstones, because these guys aren't, I mean, they're artisans, they're making this stuff, but it's not like the artisan that did this piece, where you actually have some real artistic talent. They know how to make basic forms and how to solder them cleanly together. So they're just raw stones, real rough, tumbled. Oh, they're not lab created. If they were, they'd be beautiful. No, they're rough. They're raw. They're just raw, rough stones. I mean, I like weird stuff like that, but I'm a weirdo, baby. Hell is this? Looks like druzy. Don't even look like real druzy. What have you got, woman? What have you got now? Jadeite, aqua, amethyst. What are you? It's a druzy. That's what it is. It's a druzy. It's a doozy of a druzy. Yeah, it's way up in jadeite, amethyst. It's on the edge of spinel. It's a druzy. It's a blue druzy. Who knows? Who knows? I thought it might be topaz because it's blue. But it stays in jadeite, aqua, amethyst. It's a blue druzy, and it is on a cord with a plastic. It's rubber. It's a rubber cord. It's literally a rubber cord. So this is a temporary holding piece that you would buy this on and take it home and put it on a chain, which I haven't done. So it's just going to go sit over there a while. Yeah, I went digging deep. This looks like a man-made opal. Or it's azurite. Because I see green and blue flashing at me. Yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking that's a really shitty M homemade. Yeah. That's one of the worst looking fake opals I've ever seen in my life. This must have been in a lot. I would hate to even sell this. And it's a huge size for such a dinky little. I mean, look at that thing. No, I don't want any part of that. Okay. Silverware. Now this pillow's too much. The other one wasn't enough. And this one's like shoving me out of the chair. All right, so where should we start? We start with this one. God, if I know. Raw gemstones. Heavy sterling. You know, I should test the sterling. I never have. Never felt the need to. I broke my board. I dropped it on the floor and it snapped. I have another one. I've actually bought the longer one. Hell if I know what it is. So look. Yes, I am in a much better mood today. I was sad yesterday about my friend, but you know, there's no sense in staying sad. You have to process it, find peace with it, and move on. I was aggravated with sterling. I ain't rubbing that chain. I just bought the damn thing. I was just frustrated with the whole situation. I mean, of course I'm concerned for my husband, but I was more pissed off at the doctors and the whole situation. The whole situation. What is your bag of mini pads? That's what they look like. I'm sorry, they do. Why would you move them like to this extreme? Like out of your reach. Why would you do this to yourself? Well, I'm going to walk away. I'm going to sashay away, as Rue would say. I'm not going to stay there looking for him anymore. I am not. I'll see them when I'm not looking for them. They'll fall in my lap when I'm not looking for them. As I'm done. I ain't looking for nothing else. I unburied the stuff that I was supposed to bring out yesterday and moved all my wonderful vintage back over there. Hey, would you like to see the rug now? So I don't even have a clue what to charge for that thing. Don't have a clue. It's heavy. A shit ton of gemstones. If they're raw, they're not. See, it's not sparkling. You person would glance at this and think like, if they glance at it, they would instantly think like turquoise and coral, but you know better when you really look at it. No, it's not. It's very basic. It's a basic bitch. It's a heavy basic bitch. Come on, chain, get on there. I don't care enough about you to fuss with. 19.51 grams. All right, so this chunk of monka, it is a lot of nice stones. You know, they're not high, they are polished. They're just not polished to the extent of like most of your like gemstone rings that are really highly polished. They're just kind of raw. Yep. Mine got themselves some roughs or got themselves some rough stones. Cut them. Bassett cut them, but didn't highly polish them. They did a nice job saying them. They're pretty. It is a pretty bloom. I'm going to assume that was their intent, was a bloom. What you think? A bloom? I know, I quit talking about this because I don't know what to charge for it. I still don't know why these are jade and not emerald. Okay. I mean, they're going past emerald up into jadeite. They're supposed to be raw emerald, whatever. So the rubies and the sapphires are right. They're not fake because no, they would be like majorly, you know, frou-frou. They would be so frou-frou. I'll double check myself. No, you can't even see shit through these. They're dense. Dense. They're dense. No light can get in. That light's gonna blind me to death. Yeah, I'm gonna do 75 on it because I know they're real gemstones. And it's a lot of silver. Well, you know what? You guys can go together. I can handle it. I won't be totally confused by just 2 days of stuff. This one, I think what I'm going to have to do is either keep the torque or sell the torque separately because these SAJEN pieces are so expensive on their own. If I add the cost of a 1.1 ounce torque to the cost of these SAJEN pieces, and this is SAJEN, signed SAJEN, not just SAJEN style. Check this dude out. We've ever seen such a beautiful moonstone. And that's Tanzanite, and that is Tanzanite. Light, you're not helpful. Would you stop? I really need you to focus, camera. I really do. Yeah, this is a big one. Look how pretty that Tanzanite is at the bottom. So is that top one, and just the silver work. And you can tell the difference. See, I don't have a good example of non-SAJEN because this is, yeah, guys, I don't know who's ready for this one. See, I don't have a non-SAJEN piece left to show the difference. There is a difference. There's a difference in the expression of the faces. There's a difference in the silver work. There is a difference when you're dealing with actual signed SAJEN and just the ones that are SAJEN style. The one that I have that's just SAJEN style, you'll understand why I bought it and how long that is. It's not that fat though. It's not that wide open. Well, of course, this is a for 1 ounce torque, but you have to have it. Oops, I'm backwards. You have to have it just right just to get it to go on there because I did it backwards because I'm a psycho. But if I do them together, it's going to be really cost prohibitive. He's huge, guys. He's giant. He's big. He is SAJEN. Yes, I'm prepping you for the cost. Look, I don't set the market for this shit. I just am just as much a victim as anybody else. It's 3 1/4 inches long. And across the middle, I don't know if you notice, he's a heart. He's got a heart. He's 1 1/4 inches across. Yeah, that's a heart. It's a heart. You can tell it more than. He's incredible. I stick a torque on him. It's gonna just make it crazy. I know. He's so big. I love Tanzanite. I guess y'all notice I have quite a bit of Tanzanite. And that moonstone, jeez. Look at the back. That is such a big, big, gorgeous moonstone. He's a big, big piece. Let's show you the other one while I think about that. Maybe you can just make a decision. This one's not SAJEN. I didn't care. It's SAJEN style. I've never seen one like it since. I had never seen one like it before. I had to have it. Have you ever in your life seen a geode used? Yeah, there's nothing there. That's open. So you've got this thick mother of pearl. They wrap this band of the sterling around it. And inside, and then they added this amethyst geode, which is incredible. Then you've got, of course, your moonstone here. And then you've got your, I believe, Tanzanite and green amethyst there. Let me double check. Oops, don't go flying up there. You're not. Okay, so it's green amethyst. So what's the purple one? Calm back down because I don't believe that you're topaz. You're too purple. Would you stop? I'm going to say it's amethyst. It doesn't have the right color to me. I know Tanzanite because I love Tanzanite. And I don't see the blues. I don't see the colors coming through this one. And I'm having a hard time remembering because I have so many SAJEN and these type pieces that they all, but okay, I'm going to say that's amethyst too. So you've got green amethyst and purple amethyst. And that beautiful Sir Lincoln moonstone. Isn't that incredible? I've never before or ever since seen a piece like this. So that's why I'm having a hard time with pricing. I have so many of these. And you know, it's a little cost prohibitive. Hang on, the electrician's coming by to put some stuff in the garage. It's actually the mail guy. I just have somebody different all the time. I never saw a mail truck. Bunch of junk. I call this like his porn. Like your porn came. It's the MG car parts thing. He was talking about selling it, and then he changed his mind. I told him, well, you know, if you, it depends. I mean, it's rebuilt from the floor up. I mean, it was a piece of crap when we bought it. It's rebuilt from the floor up. Okay. I'm going to sell the torque separately because the torque, it's $100 torque. It's an ounce. It's 1.1 ounce. The other ones they have, they're an ounce. The ones, the balls on the end, and they're very round. And this one is hand done. It's got, you know, it's got style. It's got, see how that dips? And it's so the piece, you know, let me get these out of the way. That way it's, well, my beads in the way, but it brings it down. So I'm gonna sell the torque separately. If I sell the torque, it's gonna blow the price of the pieces up. This is, again, I triple check myself. I know what it is. I go, oh yeah. This is a SAJEN piece with Tanzanite and the most beautiful moonstone you're ever gonna see. And yes, I told you guys I was a real India jewelry freak. Yeah. My black and white. And then once I was turned on to SAJEN, forget it. Forget it. And I did buy some of the India stuff like that one and a few others that I've already sold. This light isn't crazy intense. That's a little better. I don't know. We're gonna get my little fingerprints off of it. It's huge. Do you know that moonstone actually tests up? Like it tests up like Tanzanite. It's, the stone is like really nice. It's a nice big piece of Tanzanite at the top. It's a lot of detail and the design. I gotta ask 150 for this. There's no room on these pieces. Look them up because it's SAJEN. It's not. It's 27.77. Says 2.777. Says 27 grams 0.77. Says just under an ounce for that. So I think that's a really good price on this piece. I know that it is. I can't just lay you down. I just can't do that. Okay, let's talk about this one. I'll tell you right now, this one I had to have. Did you ever decide that you were going to be, whoa, stop it. You're supposed to just be amethyst. It wants to go up into mineral topaz. It's amethyst. Green amethyst, purple amethyst. That's what it is. And a beautiful Sir Lankan moonstone. I know after that last moonstone we just saw, but it is pretty. It does have the blue. This is huge. This is a heavy, heavy piece. But you can tell the difference. Like from that SAJEN piece, there is a difference in the style of the face. That light's just not, I'm not digging that light at all. Okay. There is a difference. I mean, it's a really good job. It's good work. It's beautiful. I've never, to this day, ever seen another piece made with a natural geode as part of the work. I've never, ever seen this since. I hadn't seen it before. I haven't seen it since. And trust me, I wanted other pieces like this. This is not even marked. There is nothing on this. No 925. So there might have been something here once upon a time. No, there's nothing. Let me check inside the bale. There is nothing. But I know by looking at it that, oh, look, up inside the bale. I mean, I know it's India and it's 925, and that's probably what it's going to say if I could ever see up inside this bale. I'll be a son of a bitch. I should have known. It's SAJEN. It's signed SAJEN. They didn't know it, or they just didn't say anything. They didn't know the difference when they sold it to me. Holy shit. It's hidden. It's inside here. Oh my God. To me, that looks like water. It just, to me, that's what I see this as, is the ocean and these waves. And then this is like the shore or the cresting. And like this would be like your sun, moon. I don't know. That's me. That's me. That's me making it metaphysical when maybe it's not. Please focus. Could you, please? I'll be still. I'll try to be still. This is a monster. I'll be damned. All these years, I didn't know it was SAJEN. I just thought it was India, which was fine. Although the quality of the workmanship with SAJEN is so much better. I should have known. I should have known by looking at it, honestly. I should have known, but I didn't question it. Holy shit. 49.91. So it's just 7 grams shy of 2 ounces. I know what I paid for it. No, I'm just shocked. Let's measure it. You know, I thought it was high at the time, but you know, I was working and I didn't care. I had money to burn and I wanted it. I'm still kind of that way. If I want something, I just buy it. I'm pretty spoiled. I admit it. I admit it. It is just a tad under 4 inches. It's 4 inches. And across, it's 2. So it's 4 by 2. This one would be great on that ginormous torque. This is the piece I said I was saving this torque for the monster. This is the monster I was saving this piece for, this torque for. So you'd have like 3 ounces of sterling on it. So it's 300. It's not a damn thing I can do about the price. I'm not stacking a bunch of money on it. No. Go find one. Go find a SAJEN piece, signed SAJEN, with the geodes in it, and the mother pearl, and the amethyst, and the moonstone, and just all of it. Just all of it. It's just this is one of those once in a lifetime pieces. And I really never cared. I just fell in love with it. It's way too heavy for me, obviously, at almost at 49 grams. It's almost 2 ounces. It is beautiful. So by the time you add the weight of a torque, I'm totally doomed. I can't wear this. I mean, I hate to let it go, but it's stupid to let it sit in my jewelry box, isn't it? So no, I'm not stacking a bunch on it. There's no room to stack on it. I paid a lot for it to begin with. So yeah. God, is she beautiful. So yeah, I'm going to sell the torque separately because I have this one, you know, And then this monster, I told you guys I had some monsters. I wasn't exaggerating. So those are the monsters. They don't get any bigger. There are more. We're only going to do one more today. There are more. These are the two biggest ones. I'm pretty sure. This goes back in the box. There's no wiggle room on the price. I don't. I'm probably gonna keep this because now I'm wanting to buy Adrienne now. Because I bought this from her. And I wasn't thinking all that gold, just the 14 karat gold on the caps of all these and in between all of them and the class. I'm like, dummy. So she's got the freaking necklace that's in 14 karat. I want it. So when I probably just keep that one and get the necklace too. So buy this. I can buy her necklace. This is 100. The other ones I could find that had the weight that I wanted, a good sterling, they had the balls on them and they were very round. This is the only one that had the weight and the design. But you pay for it. You get what you pay for it. So the torque, this one is 100. It's the only one I have that's for sale right now. So there's no confusing. The torque is the only torque I got right now for sale. I'm not selling this thing. This is just for demoing purposes. This ain't even sterling. This is just silver tone. Certain angles, it looks like gunmetal. Okay. Shall we get it out of the way and just do the last SAJEN piece? What did I do with you, my lovely? You should be in a box. You're certainly not just laying around. No. You're in a box. I had my polishing cloth on top of her. This is so beautiful. I love this combination of the sterling and the amethyst and the pearls. And this is, of course, another SAJEN sign piece. Yes, she's lovely. Yes, I think this is a she. I do. Even though there's no hair or nothing, to me, it always looked more feminine. The face does. Look at that. Oh my God. This reminds me of the phases of the moon. It does. To me, that's what that is. It really looks to me. Always felt like this was about the moon. And then you've got, these are real pearls because of the pearls and the moon, the water, pearls. And then these symbols to me, they seem to represent the phases of the moon. Or it could be the transit of Saturn, who knows? But either way, she does look very feminine, right? A very serene. I just love this design. Yeah, that's green amethyst, I'm pretty sure. It's an emerald. Yeah, it's amethyst. That's the only gemstone on her. She doesn't need any more. So she's got real pearls and then amethyst and sterling and repeats. And it has a clasp. It's a toggle with a nice large pearl to finish it off with a lovely toggle clasp. Isn't she beautiful? She's so pretty. This one I could probably wear, honestly. I haven't had her out in a long time. She is really pretty. Let's see how long she is. I think she's 18. I think we're not going to worry about the dangle. Yeah, it's 18 inches. And the pendant itself, I think she was 3 inches. Let's see. She's, get back up there. She is 2.5 inches long by 1 inch wide. It is signed SAJEN. There are real pearls, and all this is amethyst, all real pearl, amethyst, pearls, and sterling. She is so beautiful. Just absolutely. I just love that design. It does. Am I the only one that sees stages of a moon? Or a transit of a planet, at least? It's a transit of something. It's your Saturn return. Oh, she's so beautiful. All right, I'll do 175 on her. Oh my God. She's so beautiful. These are unique pieces. Very unique pieces. I lost my cotton, probably because I don't like cotton on it, because it gets inside the pearls. It gets all fuzzy. It's aggravating. I hate cotton and your pearls. Oh, there's the paper. Okay, total switching of gears. This is an actual bars piece. That's a better piece. I like bars. I used to have a whole ton of bars. I had a lot of her bronze stuff. She used to be on one of those TV networks. I forget if it was QVC or HSN. I don't remember. That's how I got aware of them. Was, dog, he did again. He did again. He just bombed me. Oh my God, no more leftovers for you. You are a stinky dog. See what I did for giving you roast beef? Go on. He stinks. Oh my God, does he stink? Like something just curled up inside of him and died. Good grief. It's worse than my husband. So this is a good one because I don't know what these are. They're not amber. They're not carnelian. They do have some carnelian down here. It's double strands. So this is on their main pendants. It's very typical. They use reconstituted. You can't tell the difference, but I'm telling you right now, it is. You can see if you get close. If you get close and really look, you can see that you can see the chips. I mean, they do a good job, but it is reconstituted. Now these aren't. And this is Thailand. Their pieces now are coming out of China. The Thailand stuff was better. I think this could be a China piece. 925 bars. Just a symbol. No, this doesn't have the China tag. The newer ones, they have the China tag. This is this one was made in Thailand. It says mark 925, but we'll check it just to be sure. It's actually really well made. This is when Boris was good. Boris was really, really good when they first started out. I had some big bronze rings with giant. See, this is spinning on me. How aggravating. We'll go to our biggest finger and see if you can hang. Can you hang? Because this is Kingman turquoise. That one's like really trying to hang on to one of them, really trying to keep one of them. But yeah, Boris was really, really good. And I had some big honking rings. I mean, big bronze and just giant stones. I've sold them all. But yeah, it's actually double strand. I don't know what this is. I mean, it's not glass. It is some type of quartz down here. So this is regular turquoise. So you've got sterling, what do you call it? Just reconstituted or shit, whatever. It's still nice. So you've got the turquoise, you've got carnelian. These are smoky quartz. Yeah, they actually did used to really make good jewelry. I think they still do. I haven't been to their website or nothing, but yeah, smoky topaz. You can look at it, tell. It's smoky topaz. I don't know what these are. And then it jumps to some tourmaline, and then it goes into some pieces of, I'm going to say shell. They're not pearls. I looked at them carefully thinking, are these pieces? No, they're shell. That's what it is. And then just out of the blue, just a little piece of tourmaline or onyx right there. So yeah, lots of nice little gemstones and pearls. Really nicely made. It's a good bars. I used to have a lot of bars. I actually bought this recently because I knew what it was and the person was selling it really cheap, so I bought it because I knew the value was there. So I don't know. Maybe they just looked at all the other crap bars stuff that's around there now, because there's a lot of shitty bars out there. But this isn't one of them. This is one of the old good ones that was made in Thailand with actual, you know, smoky quartz. And then you've got your, you got tourmaline, you got carnelian, nice turquoise. I'm gonna check the sterling on it, just to be sure. I mean, it's marked out the yin yang. This is bars 925 Thailand. Yeah, yeah. Notice the tags on the newer ones. They say China. There's a difference. There just is. All these companies do that. I mean, even like Monet and them, after the, like, I think it was in the 90s, didn't they? Late 80s, early 90s. Yeah. Once they get shipped to China, it just, you know, yeah, the silver and the gems, I was like, yeah, it's all real, but it's just, you know, there's that lack of creativity. There's that lack of quality a lot of the times too, honestly. Yeah, it's sterling. Would you like to see the blue? Would you? Let's just check the clasp and the whole shebang, just to be sure. You never know. You just never know. Till you check. Even, you know, I don't normally do clasps. I'll do the clasp. I'm just in a generous mood. I'm so damn happy about that amber. We haven't done amber yet. Oh Lord. I know, y'all. I can get this. You're like, do you have layaway? No, I can't help it. I have good taste in jewelry. I'm trying to do this little bitty piece right here because it is separate from the class. So, hey, we got it. And then we need to do I ain't doing the little dauber do. I'll do the chain over here. The dauber do, you like that? The little dauber do? I do, ba-do. I didn't even lay anything out for dinner. I have no idea. We probably have breakfast for supper. That actually don't sound bad. It's like a skillet breakfast, some potatoes and onions, and do some eggs over easy on top, and throw some vegetables in there. It'd be good. All right, we are smudged up. So we got the clasp, the little thing before the clasp, the chain, and the dauber do, what do you want to call it? We got all kind of stuff. We got all of it. We rubbed all of it. And I broke my own rule. My liquids ran together. I'm so sorry. My solution touched each other. Stop. Would you just stop? Don't flow towards me. So it's all sterling. Guys, be lucky I found this, that I found it, and I'm bringing it to you. Because this bracelet, this necklace online, they're getting $300 for it. Shit you not. Because it's loaded. It's loaded. It's a big honker. It's a honker. It has a lot of sterling just on this thing. There's no way I'm gonna get this whole thing on there. But let's just throw this rock up there, just for shits and grins. There's no way. Oh, I can use my mail scale. You want to see what the whole thing weighs? We use the mail scale, but it's certainly big enough to use that for. It is 4.9 ounces total. It's a whopper. I don't see no sterling in between any of these though. It's just like the tourmaline. Oh look, there is. There's little silver balls here, but yeah, little silver balls. That's really pretty turquoise too. Really nice matricine, nice color. And it's not reconstituted. It's fine. These pieces are chunk along because they're fine. Trust me, I looked it over because I'm like, okay, this is a good one. So yeah, it's a beast. I'll do 150 on it. It's half what they're asking for, only because I got it cheap, because I recognized what it was. I'm like, that's a Thailand one. That's not one of them China ones. I was right. I have an eye. That's how I do good on these auctions, because you know, you just see these pictures. You know, you can't really see things clearly, and you screenshot and blow them up and try to look. And I try to see something in there. You know, I'm trying to see, like, I know what that is. I recognize this. I recognize that. So that's how I usually do pretty well. Not to say I haven't gotten stinker lots. Of course I get stinker lots, but I usually get something, you know, to make at least make my money back, and usually make a little something. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know if you guys want to see more antiques. Do you want to see more antiques? Oh God, these are so to die for beautiful. Pearls. I love pearls. Of course, they're real pearls. They're the ones that take like 6-7 years to grow in the ocean type pearls. Oh my God. This is so beautiful. This is like, I'm going to say, probably 1910, 1920, because it's got an influence of Art Deco, but the Art Nouveau is there too. They're together. They're together. Because you've got the clasp in the back, but you've got the nature. You've got, and not your typical frou-frou Victorian type of flowers either. No, much more stylized. Hand done. Beautiful. Safety clasp, all sterling. Fan freaking tastic piece. Yeah, these are going to be 18-inch. They should be. They should be 18-inch pearls. They're long. Oops, let me check them. I am wrong. They are 22 inches. So not up for length, they're half. Honestly, I would wear it like this. Oh yeah, those are nice. Very nice. Even today. Stuff like this you can wear when you're 8 or 80, right? Beautiful work. I'll do 120 on the pearls. I'm going to wear them in the meanwhile. And we'll save your box, sweet girl. We'll save your box for you, darling. Don't you worry. What do I got? These are old. These look like 800 sterling. Cameos. Shell cameos. Let's see if they're facing different directions. Well, they are. We have a left facing. Ooh, these are not spun sterling. Would have been nice if they were spun sterling, but they're not. They're hand done. They twirled them themselves. They did twirl them, but it's not spun. No, that is not spun silver. It's filigree. It's fine filigree. It's really nice work, but it's not stuns. I'm getting some spun sterling. I will show it to you when I get it. It is incoming. Yeah, this is all hand done. Yeah, this is very Victorian. Yeah, I'm going to say this is probably 800 silver. Let's see if it has anything to say. Oh, let me check the class. That's going to tell us everything I need to know about age. It moves an awful lot. I mean, not like, you know, modern spring class, but I'm going to push this back a little bit and say it's a little bit not as old. I don't think it is Victorian. I think it's a little older because the class moves and I mean, it's not heavily spring loaded, but it is. It moves more than your typical. So age-wise, 30s, 40s, who knows? It's not Victorian because the clasp is wrong. Okay, let's see if it says something. Oh, it does. It says 800. Well, duh, there you go. Oh. It says something 800. Probably SS, which is not stainless steel. They used SS back in the day. Now, if you see SS, it's going to be stainless steel. I know, right? But see how it keeps doing this and leaving a nice mark on me? I don't want to squeeze it anymore. I mean, I have to squeeze it a hell of a lot to see how it's, yeah, it's way big. It's way big. I was warned it was big. I was told it was big, but I thought it looks tough. I could squeeze it. It's too tough to squeeze. It's too thick and hard to be squeezing on. This is a pretty one. At least I don't have to pull out the orange liquid to test it. I would see if I could find like something that would tell me what country this is made in. It's a nice glass. It's old as dirt, that's for sure, but it's not quite, it doesn't open far. It is antique. I would say it's probably right there within a couple of years anyway. I don't see any heavy tarnishing. I don't see anything that indicates what country this is made in. Well, the cameos don't weigh much, so we'll weigh it. Not that weight has a damn thing to do with value on a piece like this, but it's 13 point something. Yeah, this is pretty. Oh, lower bust lines. Okay. Okay. So after Victorian, because this is a little longer. This is a lower for a lower neckline. Okay. This is for the hussies in the Art Nouveau period. This is at 16, and this sits. So I guess it's not going to be that long, but yeah, it's okay. A little bit lower bust line, not incredibly so. It's nice. So I do 80 on that one. I think that's a really good price. Why are you picking up a bag? You can't put her in a bag. Have you lost your freaking mind? Yes, you have. You've lost your freaking mind. We're going to use this box, which has nothing to do with this piece, but I don't care. It's a secure box. I'm not even messing with this thing. No, you're dirty and you're aggravating. This one intrigued me. I think it's a Maltese Cross. It's like old. It's got a funky color on the back, almost like there was a sticker or something on it, but yet it doesn't come off. It looks like it should scratch off. Like it had something and then something was painted on it. Like this was like a label or something. There was something on the back of this at one point. I like this fine chain. If nothing else, I'm gonna swipe this chain or some of those really delicate, pretty little pendants that I found in the bottom and the littles. See if we can find any indication of, did this come from Spain? It really looks like something that looks Maltese, doesn't it? This does look Spanish. Ah. Oh, that's real coral. Okay. So maybe we're looking at Mexico. We are looking at Mexico. We got balls of silver. We've got coral. Okay, so that makes sense too, with the Maltese Cross with the Spanish. I don't think this is an original chain to this piece. It's too fine. I wish I had another chain that fit. I'd swipe this chain because it's so delicate. It'd be perfect for this. Yeah, this is an old Maltese Cross. And that is real red coral. Let's see the balls. It's got balls. And I like this is supposed to be emulating like, you know, the rays. Yeah, that's a Maltese Cross. Very Mexican, very freaking old. See that on the back? Like something was written. There was like something there and then something written on it. I tried picking and picking and picking at it to get it off. Doesn't budge. Doesn't budge. We're gonna test it because of that. Oh, it's got a beautiful rub. I'd like to rub where that's at. Almost looks like it looks kind of gold. I mean, not that the piece is gold, just I want to know what that is. Curious minds want to know. So I'm trying to get on the edge. Oh, I've got my broken bit. Let's get in there. Let's get it. Let's get that spot. I want to know what it is. Like, is it going to show up as silver? Is it going to just, do anything? Is it budging it? No, it's not budging it. Oh, it's sterling, I can tell already, but I mean, I'll dip the stuff, but yeah, this is Mexican, that's coral, definitely Maltese. But, it's Catholic or Jesuit, okay. Old, definitely old. Definitely old symbology there. I know for someone who's not a Christian, I know a lot about it because I grew up Christian. And as I got older, I got curious. And let me tell you, I read every Bible that was even the original freaking name of the thing. Oh yeah. And of course it leads you down the rabbit holes of the Sumerian tablets, all the Phoenician stuff and the Egyptian stuff, and then the Gnostic writings, all of it. I've been down every rabbit hole. So yes, I believe there's a divine. Yes, I do. I don't think we just kind of were an accidental mix in the soup. But I don't think there's some cat like freaking watching me all the time taking notes either. I think that we're our own worst judge. This is really nice. I'm not a cross person and I really like this. I really like this a lot. I'm at 45 for it. Look at that thing. That is old. That is cool. That's good coral in there too. And this is old. This is early Christianity stuff here. Interesting piece. Very interesting piece. It's good stuff. Good stuff. You guys want to do some of my fake amber? I'm just kidding. Man, if it was fake, I would have melted it. It's not sticking. I mean, God, I hope y'all watch that video. I drowned it. It's smooth. It didn't do anything at all to it. It stayed true. It stayed true. It's sterling. We already did that. But it's one of those that just does the thing that, and you'll see the girl, the one video, because it's going to like show up first when you check. And she looks like she's in a freaking cave or something. And she's like, because there's like something white, and she turns off the lights and she's in pitch black. And she gets this orange and she's totally thrilled. And then I see other people, this guy who really gets into it and talks about the different types, because you've got so many different colors, you've got different tree saps. And oh yeah, I went deep because I'm like, man, if I'm going to keep running into amber, I'm going to need to know. I just dropped a nice piece of jewelry and I don't want to leave it lay. Come here, come here. Come hither. There you go. And you, Dosring, get your butt up there, you too. And no, you cannot be on your side. Get over here. And you. Get up there. I'm keeping you. Anybody else over here? There shouldn't be. Nope, we're good. But yeah, just so many different types of amber, so many different colors of amber. It's all different. All this stuff, it's all different. But this cognac or like Baltic stuff is crazy. Okay, so we had little tiny amber earrings. They're actually not teeny tiny. I think the other ones are teeny tinier. Let's see. They both have like the locking backs. Yep, they're both stylistically. Nope, they're not. They're different. This one hangs and has the locking, and this one's all like, yes, it's bigger. This is bigger. So let's get the dangle ones first. Would you please relax? Fall in. I gotta make sure I got the right ones. Oh, good. These have like a little flower or something on the front, so I'll be able to tell. Plus, the one's bigger than the other. Oh, yeah, these are neat. Okay, so that now we drowned them. We tried to float them, but there's too much sterling. And we drowned them in acetone. They are amber. I feel confident that they're amber, or I wouldn't be back with them. I'd be sending them back. I'm going to cup them in my hands and show this. Yeah, you're not going to get a whole lot of green. You're just not. What you are going to get is a lot of really bright orange. Really beautiful flecks. You can see the flecks. After you throw them on the ground, you're going to get incredible. That's what they were showing, that shine. That shine. And you see a little green, yes, but that's not the main thing. I've got terrible light. The main thing was the inside. Oh, there you go. Yeah, when you get that, I mean, you do get a little bit of green, but that's not what they were looking for. So I'm so happy that these are real. And they're adorable and they're really pretty. I think they're very nice. Very nice. Yeah, amber doesn't weigh anything. So that's why the silver just weighed them down. Bloop, just set on top of the salt because the salt was this thick in the bottom. It was a mess. 4.31 grams. Okay. I'll just do 15 on the amber earrings. I know that's cheap, but y'all went through a lot of trauma getting through the whole amber thing. It was traumatic. It was traumatic. What's in these little boxes? I know these. I know where the person got these boxes. They done sent me. I'm not gonna show, but they sent me a tangled ass freaking chain. It's okay, but I recognize the box. It's from the LC. I got an ALC box. These are a little bit bigger. Same thing. Yeah, they've been through it. They've been through it, honey. They've been through it. They were drowned, absolutely drowned in acetone. They would have melted. But no, they're still smooth. They're not sticky. Nothing's wrong with them. They took it like a champ. They sure did. It is the same way. Once in a while you catch a little bit of green, but mostly you just see the orange, which is all right. It's perfectly fine. You will catch some green. You do catch some green, but yeah. See, you did get a little of it, of the green, but the most thing was seeing the actual sap, that you can actually see the flecks inside. Beautiful. So, God, am I relieved. They smell like acetone. No, I just like, see, they're smooth. I mean, I get sticky, like my paper towels that stick into it. Yeah, you should watch a video of acetone melting amber. Then you'll know, like, oh, she drowned them. I doused them, and then I took the Q-tip and rubbed them. I'm like, I mean, I figured, why test the back? Just test the front, because if they're fake, am I going to sell them? No. I'm going to send them back, so I don't care if I mess them up. Y'all shouldn't have sold me fake shit. I wouldn't have dumped them. I wouldn't have melted them. These are a little bigger, a little nicer, a little better. So on these are 25. They're so pretty. They're pretty big too. Should we weigh them? I mean, they don't weigh nothing. They're amber. Yeah, the 3.4. Other ones were 15. I'll just do these for 20. Because what am I going to do with them? They don't match nothing else because I've got sets. Yeah, that's one thing I never found was that bracelet and the earrings. And they were chunky, nice, big old neck bracelet and earrings. And I just don't know. I got too much stuff. That's the whole thing. Maybe when I grabbed up all that vintage, I grabbed a hold to them accidentally. Let me check this box. No. That's still vintage brooches and stuff. I don't want to mess with you. I ain't messing with no tangled chains. No, but go away from me. Just go. Well, what else did I get? No, don't want to mess with them neither. I've had these laid around for a while. Oh, I like these. Who makes them? Oh, these are short. Oh, they could be longer. They go with what I'm wearing. We could go back to my black and white days. They're costume. They're Talbots. Did they actually use glass? Would you be still? They did. They used to ask about the pearls. They did. They did. They absolutely positively did. They used glass on the stones and on the pearls for the Talbot's necklace. It goes with what I'm wearing. That's a cute little Talbot's necklace. It's still got its little hang tag. I had a whole bunch of J. Crew and shit that I had from my frou-frou days at work. And I still in their bags. Anybody want J. Crew? I don't know. I had asked what I paid for those ones that are going for $150. I asked $65 for them. Do they want them? But at this point, bring them forward or just drop the prices on them, because what am I going to do with all these J. Crew necklaces? Yeah, this works. I don't know. It's a nice Talbot's. It is glass faux pearls, and they got a pretty teardrop shape and glass faux crystals, and they do have the silver tone banding around the glass crystals. They're adjustable, so you can wear them. That looks like what, 8 chains. Let's just see the longest they'll go. How low will you go? How low will you go? I'll go pretty damn low, y'all. So I don't know if the electrician's gonna come. It's 5:30. I told my husband, I said, he's probably not gonna be there after you get home. Well, let's get real. We're gonna take it. If you go to the end to the ball, okay, this thing goes to 20, I'm gonna say 22 inches. We're not gonna give it the 24 because you're not gonna hook it literally the last spot before the ball. I mean, you could, but so it's 22 inches is the longest, but you can bring it as short as you want because of these. You could bring it all up to here, which is, oh, that's going to be a choker. That's going to be 15, 16 inches. Oh, so on the Talbots, it's a nice necklace. I like it. I like it. Talbot's is good, huh? Like department store. It's a men's clothing store, some shit. Why they sell women's stuff? It's a clothing store. These don't look old either. Huh. I wonder if they don't have it written on there, but I wonder if they don't look like they use Swarovski crystals. They're not that sparkly. Of course, they didn't shine them up. I'll just do 15 on the Talbots. I don't know a damn thing about them. I had this one before. This is all sterling with, I thought it was jade, but I guess it's just jasper. And then these dark green ones, and we're in the dark. These dark green ones kept coming up as freaking amethyst. And amethyst is green, but this is really dark green. Got my face there. I'm just calling it jade because the amethyst is fine. Jade. Yeah, fine. We'll call it jade. Could be green amethyst. This, some type of jasper. Okay. I was going to drop this one to 10. I really love it. It's all sterling. And they did a nice job. And they really did. It's really well done. I like it. I do. I do. I do. I do. Get in there. Come on, hands. You haven't been that busy today. You should still be functioning mostly. Yeah. Oh, there she goes. That's $10. I'm like, oh, that's why I don't wear her. Okay. This is gorgeous. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is Art Nouveau. Oh my God. I just fell out when I saw this piece. I'm like, holy cow. The person I got it from know a damn thing about it. They didn't know a damn thing. Or as they say, I don't know shit about it. I do. Look at that chain. Yes, sir. Look at that. Yes, these links, and check this out. Again, I love to call it, it's perfectly imperfect. Because it is. It just flows. There's It's not symmetrical, it's asymmetrical because nature's not. I mean, you know, it does have its fractals, yes, but its forms are free forms. Beautiful. See, there's critters. This one does what that other big hunk of chunka did, has some spots that are glowy and some spots that aren't. I didn't rub this one with acetone. I didn't. If it doesn't do anything, I will. Oh, it's green as hell. Yeah, we're perfectly fine on this one. Gosh, it's beautiful. Did I sell that pendant without a chain? So I really don't want to. I want to get a chain. I need an old chain for this one. I really don't want to sell this without a chain. That is so beautiful. I'll wear it just to see. I know what I paid. I know what I paid. Amber, you know, it's really weird. I saw a bunch of I wonder what they do. I saw a bunch of cheap amber online. I couldn't figure it out. It's China. It's like those things you see that they're like 1 cent. They take 9 months to ship. They're 1 cent. All the rest of the cost of shipping. I'm like, what is all this shit online? It's China. It's 17.17. More good symbology. Yay. 17.17. Oh man, I love this piece. This is gorgeous. Just freaking gorgeous. I didn't even rub it. Never even occurred to me. There's no markings. There's nothing. It's an artisan piece. You're not going to have markings on it. Nope. Looking again makes there something I didn't miss, but no, I had already looked it over. This is nothing. Nothing, honey. Nothing, honey. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's grab one of these boogers. I'm sorry. It's not overly soft, though. I mean, you could bend it. Hell yeah, one of these stems, but you can rub it easily. It's not like caving on you. And what else can we check? The little tiny clasp, shall we? We'll move the other side of the board. I got too close to each other. God forbid we have our liquids running together. That would be tragic. It does bother me when I see people do that. They're like right next to each other. It's like, you know, your shit's getting mixed up, man. Man. Yes, we're all sterling. I knew it was. Reputable seller and all that, you know, I knew it was. Oh my God, I cannot get over that chain. And that's all hand, look at that, it's twisted. There's 2 pieces on each one is twisted. This is all of this hand done. Oh my God, and this form, it screams Art Nouveau. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Just beautiful craftsmanship. Gorgeous. Oof. I'll do it at 140. That's a deal. Yeah, because I paid for it. So I don't really have, yeah. I did find ones that were similar that were, you know, 200 up. Doesn't mean they got it. That's when I found all that China shit when I was looking at comps. I'm like, who the hell is selling this at 20? What is this? It wasn't anything like this, but yeah, I'm just like, what in the hell is this? China. Think China. I bought this from one of them TV places. So I was like, come on, they wouldn't sell like fake shit, would they? And then I was glad to find out about the whole light thing and this particular color, amber. I'm not going to turn the light on because we're not going to want it in a minute. This one's weird because it gets green around the, see it over here? It gets green around the edges. It gets green on the edges, just like the other piece was green in one spot and not the other, but that happens. Turns out it's not uncommon to have splatchy green reactions. Oh my God, it's really blazing from here. I wish y'all could see what I could see. Yeah, you can see it. So, this one's really lightweight, modern. Yeah, I bought this almost like TV things, like jewelry TV. I'm not sure if it was jewelry TV or what, but I had the necklace and earrings that matched. Who knows where they're at? Pretty simple, not very big. It's your typical, it's a spring ring clasp. It isn't one of the real weird new ones though. It is or is it the new weird ones? No, it's the teardrop one. I don't like those new real flat ones. They're hard to use. I can't put this thing on as it is. This is 10.19 grams. It's a sweet little bracelet. It is. It's probably going to be like a 6.5 or 7 because it was mine. Yeah, it's going to fit. I wouldn't go beyond. I think 6 3/4 is going to be it because this was mine. And that's one thing hasn't shrunk or grown is my wrist. It's still 6.5. So that stayed consistent anyway. My fingers certainly haven't. Yeah, 7.5, dead on the money, but that's including your clasp. So you know, you figure it measures 7.5 end to end. Yeah, time you close it. Yeah, I would say don't go bigger than a 7. 6.5 to 7 is good on this. I wouldn't go bigger. And on this one, yeah, I'm gonna do 30 on this one. I am. It's quite a bit of silver, lots of amber. I'm sure I paid more because it was the stupid TV thing. I really love these, and they are clip-ons. The kind of clip-ons at the back has that skinny post-looking piece. Open, please. That, and it kind of sits in the hole of your ear, but I guess if you didn't have a hole, it wouldn't. The problem, hearing aids. And I don't know if you can say that. When you have this jingling and you're wearing a hearing aid in your ear, that is loud. I wanted to test these. And I never did go back and even see what I paid Anna Banana for them to just get my money back. I don't remember. I was thinking maybe they were May or they're old or, you know, I love the design. I sold a sterling set to Kirsten Red. That was the brooch and the earrings and was the brooch, the earrings. Was there another piece or was it just the two? And they were sterling, old, and they were French. They had the old trombone clasp and everything. Yeah, I don't think these are anything. I just liked them. And they jingle in my ears. And it's not like they got bells or something in and I can take the bells out. No, it's because they're like a wind chime. They bang it against each other. And it's just so loud in my ear. Oh, no, they're not sterling or nothing. I guess I may just be giving those away. Because, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'll look and see what I paid for them. If I don't think anyone's going to want them for that, I'll just run them forward, let somebody else have them. I'm looking to see if any of these rings or any that y'all haven't seen. I can't believe I can't find that damn topaz ring. That bugs me beyond all. Are you still in the running? Sort of, kind of. You're another one though. It's one of the old pawn rings. All right, you're still in the running. I still have 2 that are hanging on. All right, I'm gonna stop. I know. I showed this, but the thing is, I really want to find the appropriate age chain for this. You can't just throw this on any old chain. No, this is old. This is Art Nouveau. You need the right chain for this piece. I mean, do you see that? Do you see the design? Again, it's that same They were all like in the same family. So whoever the donator was that I got them through from the auction, whoever donated these pieces, this was all their collection. And they had some nice pieces of. Okay. It just doesn't fit. It's a beast. It's studio art, not a mark on it. Nobody claimed it, nothing. I'll rub it for sterling, which I feel stupid doing, but we'll do it anyway. It's clearly sterling. It's clearly sterling. It's heavy too, it's thick. That's all one piece. I don't need to rub it nowhere else. See what I mean? It's all, you see that? It's all continuous. It's an absolutely incredibly crafted piece. And they soldered it so cleanly and nice. Beautiful work, absolutely stunning work. Just beautiful. I love artisan stuff. I just adore it. See what people do with their hands and their imagination. It's beautiful. It's such a flow to it. I mean, what just a flow to that piece. It is to die for. Oh my God, the size of that freaking stone. Yeah, we're measuring it. We are. At the wrong end. Imagine that. Okay. So it's 1.5 inch long. Am I right? 1.5 inch long by 1 inch wide. The whole bracelet? You just laid it down, Psycho. Okay, sorry. Because the silver does go beyond the stone a little bit. So it's 2 inches long, this part. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? Where's that stupid bracelet thing? Okay, get real. We know that I am a 6.5. And we know it is really, really flopping around on me. It's got an 1.25 inch gap back here. It's stiff. You're not going to like just bend this. I mean, if you do, this ain't like that wimpy, nice pliable Mexico one that I was able just to bend around me. This has got these pieces here. Do you see, if you bend this, these are going to be sticking out. You don't want to mess with that. So we're going to measure the interior of it. I mean, let's do it the old fashioned way. Yes, seamstress days come in handy. How to handle a measuring tape. For cheating on sleeves. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Come on. Slide, 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 slide. Stop. Right there. This is saying 6.5. It's full of shit. I'm a 6.5. Oh, okay. It's not a 6.5. I'm going to say 7. You need to be 7, 7.5. 7, 7.5. Just from wearing it. And no, it's not perfectly in round. It's not going to be. Do you see that? I'll say it again. Perfectly imperfect. This is a beautiful thing. Okay. 200 even flat. It's a good deal. Look them up. You can find these. These are hand done with this type of silver work, with this size of stone, with this quality of the cognac amber. Oh, we didn't glow it. We didn't glow it. Hide in my hand. Can you hide in here? Can we shelter you from the storm? Can I hide you? Can I hide you and glow you? I can glow you in my hand. Oh my God. They're glowing in my hand. Ooh. You can glow it with the light on it even. Pretty, 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 pretty. So yeah, I was looking these, yeah. Yeah, I saw a lot of them around 3. Yeah, but you know, 2's fine. I don't need to make, I'm not making my living on YouTube. I just get to get pieces and hang on to some of them. Like this one and that. Like things I get to keep. Like I might keep this one. I might keep this one. I need some earrings. You know, I sold those sterling earrings, were so pretty. And I sold them to somebody. They were sterling and they were similar to these. I can find some more. I think I'm done. My back hurts. I mean, I could take a break. I don't know how long this has been going. It doesn't tell me anywhere whatsoever. I touch the screen. Would it tell me anything? No, doesn't tell me anything at all. Although I know it's 20 to 6. I'm looking. I got my vintage brooches are here. And then some, you know, some costume and some higher end costume. And there's some cool rings. I haven't really investigated these yet. So I got a lot of pieces I haven't investigated yet. Ooh, these are cool. So I'll do that. I got lots to play with, lots of goodies to play with. So let me do that. So I'll be ready for you guys. I will be ready. Because I'd rather do most of the investigation. So I'm talking about them. Sure, I can test the stones in front of you. Sure, I can test the silver. But as far as like knowing the piece, like who made it, where's from, you know, I kind of like to know that. Oh, we never got to the gold. Okay, well, I was hemming and hawing about selling my gold. And I got some that's just plated, which is really cool because it's Asian and jade. And I got some 14 karat, which I'm on the fence about. And I got some more beautiful vintage. You know, I'd love to dedicated data vintage. I got to figure out who I bought this from, how much I paid for it, if I want to keep it. It is light. So that's one good thing about these. I can wear them because they're light. But once I had it, I wasn't crazy about the cut amber. I have my favorites. The one that I got through Patsy Craftsy that Tanya gifted me. That's like my favorite because it's already got the amber and the turquoise together. So that's the one I wear. And then I have another just lightweight one. But so, you know, you get your favorites. I have to figure out who the hell I bought that from. Looks like an Adrian thing, doesn't it? Could be. I've been holding this and wearing it and walking around with it. It is crystal. It's clear quartz crystal. That's all it is. It looks plain. You think, hey, what is that? It's just, it looks just like, no, it's not plastic. It's not glass. It's clear quartz crystal. And it's had good energy. It's been held a lot. It's been loved up a lot. It's got good energy. See, stuff like this is so simple, but yet these are the ones that are hard to get rid of because I've had them and I've held them and I've used them. Yeah, a lot of stuff like this I want to investigate, like this flower. Oh my God, like, is this gold? There's a mark on it. And just look how pretty. So yeah, I've got lots to do. So let me do that. I'll go do all my investigative work on all these pieces. See what I got. What do I got? There's some loosey-gooseys laying around here. Here's some more amber. Oh, I was thought about stealing this chain for that piece, but it's not right for it either. All right, we'll do this tomorrow. This is more sterling and more amber, but it's an interesting piece. I have to talk about it. Okay, I'm gonna go. And you know the deal. Email me what you'd like to have. I will be invoicing. It's funny because as I'm babysitting emails, I'll be invoicing from yesterday. I've only invoiced like one person. That's because they're going on vacation to get it out of their way so they can not worry about that stuff. Carly, I will email you. So that's it. Email me like the pieces that you want. Whoever's in the first by time of the email coming in, I will answer you that yes, you got it at, and I confirm the price. And yeah, so I will get caught up on invoicing from yesterday and then maybe invoice tomorrow morning for today. We shall see. I don't want to drop this too soon. It's almost 6 and I'll be cooking breakfast or supper, I guess, at this point, which is fine. And then clean up. So I'll drop this a little bit later, like after supper time, which could be, I don't know. Hell, he didn't roll in until 8:20 last night. So it'll be probably, probably 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time before I drop this. And I know there's auctions and stuff going on tonight. Whatever, I'm recorded. You can watch me any old time. You ain't got to be there live, so it's fine. If you're new, I can't get over, I never took this off this rubber cord. It's still on it's a temporary thing. They just stick it on for you to take the pendant. Then you're supposed to take it and put it on a chain. So anyway, if you're not registered, you can buy at the same time as you register. So make sure when you send in that I'd like to purchase this piece with a timestamp or a screenshot description, usually description's good. With a timestamp, because the pieces aren't that similar. I won't know what it is. Mrs. Yang, confirm with me about the 2 necklaces, if you would. Also, would you guys consider subscribing? Because I have a lot of new buyers, but my subscription numbers are just stalled. And I think that a lot of people, view it. They view the channel. I got tons of views. And great, I appreciate you guys, great purchases and stuff. But it doesn't jive with the amount of subscribers. So I know sometimes you're at work or whatever, and you're not logged into YouTube. You do have to be logged in to subscribe. If you can take a minute on your phone or one of your personal devices, to subscribe. I don't do notifications. I don't know how. I'll post a stupid video saying like what I'm going to be doing or whatever. But yeah, you're not going to get bombarded with anything. I don't have any type of paid, nothing weird. So it just would help the channel to get recommended. You know how they bring up your recommendations? It just helps, being subscribed. Likes help, comments are great, which you guys are great. You guys, I love your comments. You're funny. Because I realize I'm funny. I know, but I'm just who I am. I mean, I don't mean to be so funny half the time. It just happens. I was going to play with this here. I got all this vintage out. Even got my little thing that you use when your strands aren't long enough to double them. You take this and you hook them. You just get the 2 ends and you hook them together. Boop. So yeah, I miss playing with the strands and stuff. So I would like to do that one day, but I still got a shit ton of silver. I haven't cut that sterling lot yet. So anyway, subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff, and email, register, yada, yada, yada. I'll put my email in the description. It's also on my about page. And I appreciate you all and all of your well wishes and your prayers and concern and good intentions for my husband. He's going to be all right. They're on those medications. They want to clear his veins and make him walk. So we're getting a treadmill, because I said, well, I could carry the books chair behind you. And when, because he has to walk till it hurts so bad he has to stop and then sit down for 8 minutes and then walk as long as he can. He has to do this for, I forget how long. I think it's like 30 minutes. And I think it's like 3 days a week or something. So I said, you better get a treadmill. So he did. It should be here this week. I don't know where he's going to put it. I don't care. He can't put it in here. He can put it, I don't care. He can put it anywhere he wants. Not the bedroom and not in here, not in the kitchen. So I guess it's not anywhere he wants. He can put it in his man cave, the Florida room, or the living room. There's your choices. He's probably going to put it in here because he's got a screen, a TV in here. And his man cave's already pretty full. And so is the Florida room. So he's probably going to be right here. I can turn it this way. We can watch him walk. I know I'm rattling. I love y'all. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Bye, y'all. And here's always the weird, awkward moment of, does she find the screen to end the video? I'm getting better at it. See? Bye.